Hello. Today on DIY with Chris. Today we're going over some tool reviews. The one we're focusing on right now is going to be our Porter Cable 7 1/4 inch circular saw with laser guide. We're going to be using our DIY with Chris product review. But the basics of this circular saw right here is it is a 13 amp, and we do have the regular guard right here which we can adjust with the lever. As we rotate to the front of our circular saw here, we do have this knob on the front, so if we loosen this all the way, then this is going to actually allow us to change the angle, which is really nice. So we'll bring it back up to 0 and lock it back in place. The front sight, as we look at it, you can see has the teeth right here, and so you can use that to measure. It's also adjustable, so you can just take a Phillips screwdriver and adjust that around if those teeth aren't lining up with your actual edge of the blade. So that is another nice thing with the adjustment. Another thing that we have on the front right here is it does have the openings in the rails so that we can put a guide on it. That did come with the saw. I'm not sure where it is for ours anymore, but that is available there. If we rotate to the top right here, we see this red button, and so if we turn that forward, that's actually our laser guide. So I'm bringing it over here or on my hand, and you can see that that's the laser guide, and it is very accurate. I didn't have to adjust it at all, and we can use that for cutting. If we come back to the rear right here, I have another lever, which if I loosen this one, will allow us to change the depth of our blade for cutting, so we can adjust that as needed, and then you just bring it back down and lock it in place. It also does have numbers on the side so you can tell exactly how deep you are going to be cutting. Okay, and the last thing we have here is going to be the tool in the back, so we can just pull this right out, and this is the tool that you're going to use to change your blades and everything. So it makes it really nice and convenient and stores so that you won't lose it. So you can just put it in there. On this other side, pretty much the only downside I have to this tool is how large the motor extends out to this side and makes it pretty much so that I can only use my guide. I do have a cutting guide for this, so I can only use it on the other side. So that is a small inconvenience, but other than that, I really love this circular saw. It's done a lot of work for us. We do have the guide that actually makes this cut a full sheet of plywood. It's a full 8-foot guide, so it actually takes a lot of the work away from my table saw as well, but it's a really great saw. I definitely get another one. Haven't had any issues with it. It's just a really great tool. So if you have any questions about it, then please just let us know. Otherwise, check out some of our other videos and leave us some comments. Thanks.
DIY with Chris. giving you the tools to do it yourself.
DIY with Chris, giving you the tools to do it yourself.